Okay, you know what? I got a letter from someone who wants to know whether or not I'm safe. I'm as safe or as sane or as crazy and as weird as I ever was. Um, I'd like to share with you where I've been, um, but I can't. I haven't really gone anywhere. But this little experiment that I've been doing is a video for another time, if it ever comes at all. But I've been skulking YouTube, trying to find obscure small things that could tweak my interest, and no, I haven't found it. And I've been going through blacklisted news and the Jeff Rense program, CNN, ABC, CBS, Fox, all of them. And all you hear is this slopehead formality of how to slope you into their train of thought, how to bring it about that you will accept the information, the bullshit, if you will, that they're feeding you. And a lot of Americans, I see you're enjoying it and believing it, and that makes me very sad. Um, because, and I'll tell you why it makes me so sad. On this planet right now, any number of third world nations or even second world nations, there's a focused central power point that includes you. It makes you either rich or poor, bankrupting millionaires, making billionaires, millionaires to break their bank, to centrally focus the world by a handful of nerds. And soon you're going to find out that Dexter or someone is going to be ruling over you, some nerd weirdo who doesn't have the physical prowess of a pissant is going to control you, and you're going to let them because they hold all the guns. I'm a big fan of the Second Amendment. I believe it's part of what truly makes our government as afraid of us as you portend to be of them. And I know it's only portents. I know you're really not afraid of government because, after all, it's your government. And why would you want to be afraid of it? Because they own the guns? Well, you have the potential to own the guns as well. And I see by your faces that you're the most bored bunch of Circus Maximus weirdos watching television and staring into the abyss. It really pisses me off. I got rid of my television through the miracle of computer technology and the internet. I still enjoy some normal TV programming, but I don't watch much of it. I watch two programs from the internet a week through Hulu. Thanks, Hulu. You're awesome. I've seen everyone talk about the blue penis. Who cares? I've seen everyone talk about Lindsay Lohan. Ugh. No one. Why do you care? Why do you care? Is it because you're so compromised that you're afraid to speak out against government? Or really? Really? You mention it under your breath and you say nothing. You show disgust and you change nothing. Um, America, there's nothing that's going to save this country outside of you. So if you're not ready for it, baby, you're just not ready. I don't like this one. I don't like this video. Why don't I like this video? Because I've tried not to be mean towards Americans. It's a matter of gaining information in order to learn something, in order to make yourself better as a result of it. And when I did my journey, I'm so convinced that America can change its pattern without the New World Order, without the International Monetary Fund. Even though you slope minds out there seem to think that thinking like the president is the only way to do it, because he's not a constitutionalist, and that's not really what we're trying to do here, because if we start following the Constitution, you might get your liberty back, and you don't want anything to do with that. Under a gold standard dollar right now, your $2 gallon of gas that you're paying almost everywhere in this country would be 50 cents a gallon. And I kid you not, that's the truth. Under a silverback dollar, that same gallon of gas would come in somewhere around a dollar. It's about 92 cents, something like that. So we'll be back to the $5 gallon of gas in an impoverished nation with a ruined economy divided up between China, Russia, the European Union, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, and the Rothschilds. Not to mention the Illuminati, the Arabs. Those people that they tell you have the control and have the power, because you slope brains don't know any better. So you slope brains out there need to catch up, because your brain is sloped to believe whatever they tell you, and that must be true. Well, America's economy, true, can no longer sustain itself. And why? Because our government gave away all of our jobs to Japan, to China, to Korea, to Mexico. And the more Americans become ingenuitive and try to create a little crease for ourselves, even the computers that you're on right now are not made here. Most of them are made in Japan, Korea, China. Even though they're American companies taking advantage of American tax breaks under corporate code, paying off your congressman to send your job overseas, and you do nothing. So again, it comes back to that giving it to you on the slow side and telling you to like it. You know, I wish there was something I could do to stop you, but you seem to like it. You seem to want to be slaves. So when I look at the Georgia Guidestones, again, and I'm never going to get off this because I'm never going to get over it, because as long as that thing stands, to a future generation, they're going to think that that's the rule of the land, that that's the new Bible and the new mentality and the new psychology. They want to kill 550 billion people to make room for 500 million, an entire population, global population, of 500 million. And you're not one of them. You're not one of those people. And how do I know that? How many people does it take to make up a government system globally? Ask yourself that. What do you figure? There's 5 million including military here in the United States. Now go around the world. Russia, probably about the same number. We'll just use a rough arbitrary number. 5 million. So now we're 1% of the way there. You know, you really think you're going to survive the New World Order, and you're not. You're all going to die. You're all going to die. You just have to choose how. Cowering in a corner, standing on your feet. It's your country, America. It's my country. And I'm ashamed at you. Americans don't drink tea. We drink coffee. It makes us irritable, mean, and in some studies paranoid. But the antioxidants are super great. I don't know what else to do. I want to help. I don't know where to turn anymore. I went to Washington, D.C., and someone made the comment back in December that it wasn't time to go yet. It was time then. Just like it's even more time now. 3 months later, it's definitely time. But hey, America, what do I know? Just like you, just an idiot. Not illiterate here, but the dumbing down of a nation, yeah, well, you know, it's all up to you. So if you want to be stupid and let a handful of nerds rule you, that's a video coming up. But yeah, you know, America, you hang in there. I'll see you real soon. Take care of yourselves.